This is Martin Tyler, welcoming you to today's match. Alan Smith's going to sit alongside me and give his expert comments on this game from the French First Division.
Yeah, pleasure to be here, Martin. Looking forward to it.
Metz in action today, and they play Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, well, the microscope, they're under it.
Full marks to the players because they've concentrated right from the very off from this season. I know there's still a long way to go, but we all expected them to be champions, and they're looking like that in these early stages.
Here's the way Metz are going to line up today. They're 11 players. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Paris Saint-Germain, this is their lineup. In goal, Alphonse Areola. Marco Verratti starts. He was man of the match in his last game. Edinson Cavani is the main striker today. Goals from all departments of the team, really. Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, maybe they'd fancy themselves to grab one or two here, the form that the strikers have been in.
Paris Saint-Germain smoothly through the gears here into an attacking position.
Julian Draxler.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. That is a clever pass, and he might be in here.
Julian Draxler. Verratti.
Cavani. Verratti. Well, it looked a bad miss, but I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that because he had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
Julian Draxler. Verratti.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Do you think the visitors can keep this run going, Alan? Looking for win number 5 in succession.
Well, they almost come here as favourites, don't they, on form? So let's see if they can dominate possession.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Paris Saint-Germain in excellent form. They certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Saint-Etienne.
Yeah, the result never looked in doubt in that 2-0 win, and
Lovely pass from Cavani.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Emmanuel Riviere. Attacking now. Oh, it's changed back the other way. Verratti. Julian Draxler. He's got it back again from his teammate. Rabiot.
Verratti.
Adrien Rabiot.
Verratti.
Shots on here.
Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball.
Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Cavani! That's a good goal for them, and they have been playing well. No one can really complain about them taking the lead here. They have been much the better side, and it's a fine piece of finishing.
You've got to admire the way he placed the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
but the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in.
Paris Saint-Germain in front.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
And they've cut it out. Cavani. Leiva Kurzawa. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain have given a steady performance to this point. They have their noses in front. They'd like to have a wider lead, I'm sure, and maybe the second half they'll be able to achieve that. Little private game between the two of them. Verratti. Rabiot.
I like the look of this attack. Very weak challenge, trying to find, and that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means.
2 more minutes to play of added time.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Pedro. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. It is such a wet day, and it's been raining through half-time as well. We'll just have to see how much the pitch can take. Neymar.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. That is a clever pass, and he might be in here.
Neymar. Cavani. Julian Draxler. Edinson Cavani.
Verratti with the vision. Cavani! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get 2, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
Adrien Rabiot. Edinson Cavani.
Draxler. Here's Verratti. It's Cavani who's going to have the shot here, I think. Well, that's what the fans are calling for.
Little piece of interplay between the two. Here's a chance to attack.
Well, then it goes. Put away, but not out of harm's way.
Julian Draxler. Now wide to Pedro.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Barcelona have put out a statement that the transfer is completed.
Yeah, well, they've had to put the money in the pockets, about 50 million quid, which I don't think that's an outrageous figure for somebody of his quality.
Now he's got the ball, what's he going to do with it?
It's looking good, this move. And he's in, and an opportunity to help their chances now.
They've decided to make a change. And being behind, you can understand that. Verratti. On EA Sports very soon, the Ligue 1 fixture coming up for Metz. They'll be facing Angers away from home.
Yeah, both sides have had plenty to offer this season, so this one should be a good tie.
Neymar. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. There's good progress with this attack. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Threads it through. Delivered into the box. Could have halved the deficit there.
No, that's when you need your front man to be nice and composed and to be clinical, and he just wasn't that from close in.
The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Rabiot. Verratti.
Mbappe.
One last push from Paris Saint-Germain, you feel, just to keep the opposition at arm's length and confirm the victory that's likely throughout the game. Verratti.
Paris Saint-Germain's football does rely on them doing well in these wider areas. Verratti! Break quickly when they get possession. Juve.
And that's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender, very good control though. Verratti. Adrien Rabiot.
Kurzawa. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. The delivery aimed at Cavani. It's a goal!
Well, I didn't see it as being as one-sided as it's turned out, Martin, but yet another goal, and a good one too here in stoppage time.
Pretty straightforward this match, and the late goal sums it up really.
Yeah, they've just compounded their superiority with that one.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal.
Well, it's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest really, they're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. Roux.
And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt.
Well, look at that scoreline, and it emphasises what we've seen in the shape of the game as well. Very one-sided.
Well, from the first whistle, they were on top, and it never altered for the entire...
Well, here we are, Alan, off and running. We love this competition, the Champions Cup. It's the group stage, match day 1.
Yeah, the start of what can be a fantastic journey if you put it together, if you do everything right. Big game.
Paris Saint-Germain today involved in our match against Roma.
Can't wait for this, Alan. When the groups were drawn for the Champions Cup, this was a standout fixture.
Well, the newspapers have been full of this match. Every TV channel's been talking about it. I think it's going to live up to the hype, you know.
One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs. And you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Roma's line-up for you. Federico Fazio plays with Costas Manolas at the back. Diego Perotti starts with Quaresma as the wide options. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. This was where France got one of their first real trophies, a nation that have produced people who've invented the game, like Jules Rimet and Henri Delaunay, invented competitions as we know it today, and the Champions League, European Cup came with French origins, and France won that 84 European Championship trophy. They beat Spain 2-0.
Yeah, plenty of big games, memorable games here. You used to see the rugby union here as well before they moved across to the Stade de France.
Into the attacking third.
Cavani, and now he's looking for some support.
Cavani. Now with Marco Asensio. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Diego Perotti. Good strong tackle.
On the move and able to...
Well, that's in the remit now of the referee. Players not encouraged to put the ball out. It's stopped because the referee says this player needs some treatment. Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. It's offside, and the referee's given it.
Well, they're in a good position here. Neatly intercepted.
What we've got here in an early round of this cup competition is a smashing game, and a manager who's been in quite good form himself in the press conference. He'll be hoping his team can perform as well as he did.
Yeah, he was full of it, wasn't he? And praising his players to the skies. So let's just see if the faith that he's showing is worth it.
Pressed high here.
Julian Draxler. Marco Asensio. Strong challenge.
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Adrien Rabiot.
Draxler.
Now Strootman. Federico Fazio. Kevin Strootman really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Verratti. Edinson Cavani.
Julian Draxler.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Rabiot did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Cavani. Verratti.
Laivan Kurzawa getting forward well as a team now.
Well, it's a great competition, isn't it, the Champions Cup? I don't think there's anything better in club football.
Well, I think we all enjoy it, don't we, Martin? Seeing Europe's top clubs come head-to-head. It has a special feel to it, a little different from domestic football.
Raja Nainggolan.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
And they've cut it out. Marco Asensio.
Neymar. Draxler. Oh, it's got to be. Letting the shot go.
Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And it's a corner now.
He's put in the corner. Defended well. Put in from the wide area. And a goal! And they've opened the scoring now. Well, take another look at this, Alan Smith. You'd have been proud of this one.
Well, he timed the jump and he timed the header perfectly. A wonderful example of how to head the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain in front. Now Strootman. Costas Manolas. Kevin Strootman. He's coming forward with some danger.
Surely! The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Well, who'd be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Verratti. It's good play until they got that challenge in. It's Roma attacking here. Good defending. Julian Draxler.
Draxler slipping it through. Neymar! Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after. The goal from Neymar, and that is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was, and in fact he couldn't get there.
Different angle on it here.
Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Restarting at 2-0.
Now Strootman. Costas Manolas. Gonalons. Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but 2 added minutes.
Cleared away by the defender.
Julian Draxler.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Maybe a chance on the cross for Cavani.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. So, Alan, what about the first 45 minutes he's played on his debut today?
Well, his team are winning, but let's face it, he hasn't helped much. He's been pretty poor, and you would expect him to get a lot better.
Well, this first match of the Champions Cup has taken shape in the first half. Second half underway.
Yeah, match day one, you always want to get off to a good start, so still a chance for both teams here.
Kevin Strootman.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now.
Julian Draxler. Verratti. Julian Draxler. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Raja Nainggolan.
Neatly intercepted. Really up-and-coming Marco Asensio, and he's up-and-coming at the opposition. Draxler, the target for the cross. Oh, that's good defending.
Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain. Well, it's one change, and it looks like it's a case of just trying to freshen the team up a bit.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this.
Good challenge.
Nainggolan. Strootman. Oh, it could be on.
Shots on here.
No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
Adrien Rabiot. Liverpool have been making it clear for some time now that they wanted to strengthen their squad, and they've done that with this deal.
Well, he arrives with a reputation and a bit of...
Far too close, the cross to the keeper.
Verratti. Julian Draxler. Here's Marquinhos.
Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Good play from the Paris players to threaten the opposition now.
And that's what the coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. Raja Nainggolan. The home team play again on EA Sports in this, their next fixture in Ligue 1. That's a good idea.
Where did the shot go?
They're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution.
And in it goes. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Into the attacking third. Kolarov. El Shaarawy!
Could have halved the deficit there.
No, that's when you need your front man. To be nice and composed and to be clinical, and he just wasn't that from close in.
It's going to be two changes here. The manager deciding to make quite a drastic switch. Meunier. Rabiot. It's with Marco Asensio.
Paris Saint-Germain smoothly through the gears here into an attacking position.
Needs to be very nippy. Raja Nainggolan. Roma, their next game, Alan?
They're playing Sevilla in the next match in the Champions Cup, and I think it's a one-goal game here either way.
It's still...
It's a free kick, and it's a foul by El Shaarawy. Julian Draxler.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there.
Lovely, and great chance! And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Jeff Shreves is our man, keeping an eye on the benches. Verratti.
He's the central figure at the moment, Kevin Strootman.
Yeah, short or long, passes have been top class.
Now Strootman.
I mean, why would you keep such a high line as that when you're up against a player quite as rapid as this fella? It's madness.
It's with Marco Asensio. Julian Draxler. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. That could be the advantage rule applied to Paris Saint-Germain.
Verratti onto Mbappe. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit it.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Added time coming up. There will be 2 minutes of it. Rabiot. Verratti. Marco Asensio.
This is excellent from Paris Saint-Germain. Great team play, Alan, this, isn't it? Everyone wants the ball.
Yeah, and I think the movement off the ball gives the man in possession 2 or 3 options every time.
And there it is, the final whistle.
I guess the opposition will feel that they...
Champions Cup. Monaco 2, Anderlecht 1. CSKA Moscow 1, Manchester City 0. Feyenoord 1, Sevilla 3. Paris Saint-Germain 2, Roma 0. Real Madrid 3, Olympiacos 1.